Hi everyone, it's Courtney, and we are back for a December update. I'm not going to do an end of the year whip parade because I literally just did one last month. But we will talk about what I completed in terms of stitches this for December, and then also I have a haul of patterns that I bought for after Christmas. And I do have one pattern that I completely forgot about when I was going through my whip parade. So I'll show you that one, and also tell you why it's in the naughty quarter currently. So let's get to it. So first one that I gonna update you on is the Mini Eden by Dakota Datweiler. It is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This will be how it looks when it's all done. I am stitching it on a 25 count Lugana tent stitch 2/1, and it is currently sitting at 6,144 stitches, and I did a total of 1,731 stitches this month or in December, and it's sitting at 5.82%. And then I will also put a picture of what it looked like last month. Beautiful, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. Next one next one that I stitched on in December was the Lavender Farms by Artisy. This is what it'll look like when it is all done. It is stitched on 25 count Lugana 2/1 tent stitch. And I'm gonna have a picture of what it looked like last month, or in November, excuse me, because it's now January already. And this is where I got to. I added a total of 2,424 stitches, bringing a total the total stitch count to 6,004 stitches, sitting at 10.01%. My goal for last month was to do projects and getting them up to the of a 5% increment. So with the Mini Eden, I got just over 5. With this one, I got just over 10. And then my other one, the only other one that I worked on in the month of December was my Mini Red Queen Red Dragon. This is by Elena Lazareva. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is stitched on 18 count Ada. And I'm doing 4/1 tent stitch. This one, I did not quite meet that 5% increment. I got her up to 19.33%. I added a total of 3,104 stitches, bringing the total stitch count to 15,331 stitches. Christmas got in the way. Christmas was hell. I have three small children under 10, and then I have 3 older stepkids, and trying to coordinate everything, and Christmas at my parents and everything. And then my menstrual cycle came, and I forgot to take my meds for a couple days. Christmas was awful. But we're better now. Started stitching again, and I also was also occupied with finishing up my reading journal, which I will post a video about that here shortly as well if you're interested. While I cross stitch, I listen to audiobooks, so I do a lot of reading and stitching at the same time. So that will also be part of this channel. But so she didn't quite make the 20%, but we'll try again this month. I did have a new start in December. It is a Heaven and Earth design. I am participating in the stitch along that they are doing, and this is the one I've picked out. It's JellyWorld by L&L Designs. The only thing is though is I'm not stitching it. I'm going to do diamond art. I'm much faster, obviously, at diamond art than I am at stitching. And one of my stepkids absolutely loves jellies. So the idea is that this will be for them. And it came out like the 27th of December. I got the first 4 pages. So this is where it's at currently. I am sitting at, let's see, 1,628 drills have been laid. Very small. Which brings it, well, it's 5.4% of the 4 pages that I received. So I don't even know how to calculate that. Anyways, so that will be one of my continuing projects throughout the year. One of the projects that I actually forgot about is this guy, Autumn Lady. Corey Camo is the Etsy page that I got it from. There's one for every season. I think she's absolutely beautiful. But I was doing extreme cross country, trying to finish up every color, and I miscounted. So basically, this whole section right here is over 1 square too far. So, she's in the naughty corner for right now. But I do have a total of 1,235 stitches for 10.53%. But like I said, all of this whole line of gray and this little bit of green, I have to rip out and redo. And there's nothing that irritates me more than having to redo a project. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so those are the projects that I worked on in December. I do have a few, well, I shouldn't say a few, it's a lot. I did. I went on a little shopping trip after Christmas to reward myself, just for being Christmas. So all of these I did get off of Etsy, and I'm sorry, I don't, unless the shop is on the paper, I don't know where they came from, but I will leave a link in the description box for all of these if you like them. So the first, these beautiful lady, oh, look at her. I love her. And then this one, these 2 are from the same shop. One of the big gripes that I have with this shop already, and I haven't even really done a whole lot, is the artwork, the main title page, and the symbol and the chart itself are all separate pages, are all separate PDF files, and so I have to open everything up separately. So that is why there's no name on them. But I mean, look at them. They just are gorgeous. I just love them. Those 2. I could have sworn about one more from her, but I might not have. Super simple one. No words are necessary. It's just that damn cute. I also wanted some smaller patterns, so I can have like a few on the go if I need to, that I can kind of take in the car with me. So I got these cute little ghosts with their plants. I got ghosts also for one for every month. January. Look at those. Got some butterflies. My sister is a huge cat person. I am too. I just cannot have them because my husband's super allergic to them. But I got these little monthly kitties. They're so cute. One of my projects that I talked about last month was my John Enright, the Reef. I'll put a picture of it right here. I think I've decided to permanently UFO it, and I think I'm going to cut it down and um, repurpose that fabric. As I was talking about it in the last video, it made me realize that I just have zero desire to pick it back up, and it really gave me a lot of anxiety just showing it and knowing that if I ever did have to pick it back up, what I would be having to stitch, because it was too much. The color expansion was too much. There was too much confetti, and it just doesn't make me happy. And if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to stitch it. So one of the things that I did do is I found another ocean theme cross stitch that I absolutely love. So I'm going to repurpose that fabric, and start this one probably in the next month or two. My Artful Creations, I got this one. It's gorgeous. I got this one. Oh, just look at that. Last but not least, from my Artful Creations, I have more. I just love the flowers. This one I might have to start from the bottom, which I never do, but I'm gonna have to make an exception because I want to stitch those flowers. On track with the small little things, and I kind of bought this to put in the bathroom because obviously it is a bathroom piece. I've seen a few of the stitchers that I follow stitching this one, and it is larger than I really wanted to, but I absolutely love it. It's Sunset at Hogsmeade, and I wouldn't say necessarily I'm a big Harry Potter like enthusiast. I am a fan. Don't get me wrong. I am a fan, and I grew up on Harry Potter. I have read the entire series. One of a core memory of mine is my grandma knew how much I loved to read, knew how much I loved the series, and the fifth book, she pre-ordered it for me and had it delivered to my house day of release. And I sat there all day and I read the entire book in one sitting. The edges of the actual, because this is when I actually read physical books, the hardback physical book, I took the dust jacket off, were frayed from the sweat from my palms. So Harry Potter does have a space near and dear to my heart, and I just love this artwork. I wish it was a mini, but I will make do, and if I start stitching it and it doesn't make me happy, then I'll put it down. I have a feeling it's going to make me very happy though. Okay. Last few, I don't know. I love poppies. I think they're gorgeous. Hannah Levchik, My Brave Stitch on, I got it on Etsy, but apparently she has an Instagram. But once again, I'll post all these links in the description box if you guys want to go buy them. Last two, I'm a big reader, obviously, and I just love that it's relatively small, and I could potentially do a quick stitch with it. And last one, absolutely think it's the most cutest thing ever. Okay. Okay, that, no, I do have one. I am going to participate, I think, in Whipgo. I have a list of all of the projects that I wanted. Majority of, honestly, of the 24 spots, probably at least 8 of those spots are going to be for my mini mermaid at sunset. I'll put it up here, because that is the priority for this year, because I really desperately want to finish that this year. I think it's doable, but I just need to hunker down and do it. And then since it is January 2nd already, I did do a January 1st start yesterday, which was the Mini Gardener's Paradise by Donna Gelsinger. So I have started that. I'm not going to show it to you right now, though. That is for the end of the month video. I do have a couple videos planned for this month. I want to show you I want to show you my collection of patterns, because I truly believe that collecting patterns and stitching patterns are two completely separate hobbies, just like any crafting hobby. Collecting and actually doing your hobby is two very different things. So I do have a bunch of patterns. These are them. So I do want to go through and show all of these, and potentially I'm obviously in my lifetime never going to stitch all of these, and I will continue to buy patterns. So I'm never going to stitch all these. So I probably will pick a select few and every month give away one or two of them, because I will never do all of them. Even though I love them, I will never do all of them. So look out for those videos. Also, if you're really into reading, I'm a reading girly. I mostly read, I shouldn't say mostly, I strictly read romance novels, and it is and then within romance category, I read several different kinds of romance. So this past year, I read I read, I want to say my total at the end of the year was 78 books. I haven't completed my reading journal for the end of the year just yet. But I do read a lot. Find me on Goodreads. I'll post the link to my Goodreads down at the end. And if you like this video, if you want to continue to follow along, please like and subscribe and comment. And if you like daily updates, I do post daily updates to my Instagram. It's the Chaotic Crafting Courtney on Instagram as well. So you will see that. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. I hope the new year finds you well, and we'll see you around. Thanks, guys.